That is good banter.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, Timmy.
It is the most magical time of the year. There's no doubt about it. It is, there's the tinsels on the trees, bloody... fuck.
Traffic shit.
Traffic's fucked. Traffic's not too bad because all the tradies are off.
Oh, not yet. Not yet.
Tradies?
Tradies?
They fucking don't work from October to fucking June.
Oh, they're like Year 12 students, are they? Bloody
Oh,
exams, and then piss off.
No tradie worth his fucking weight is still working at the moment.
Oh,
you don't reckon?
Mate, they're on the... Well, fuck, I was concreting today.
Concreters, they're...
yeah, well, they're...
yeah.
They're a different breed, the old concreters.
Hard
different
workers.
breed.
Hard
different
workers.
breed. I reckon everyone's Christmas parties would be like sort of Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
But very little. Blokes would be hiding in the toilet, just texting away and on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah,
there's
true.
blokes just, trying to dodge the boss and do fuck all, to be honest.
Yeah, I got a text. Thursday night at about 8:00 saying, "Hey Tommy, saw you out at the that charity gig I did recently, the golf day.
Great.
Said I saw you out there, mate. Some guys. I've got about 20 blokes that work for me. Do you reckon you could come and perform at our little breakup? We're all electricians." And I said, "Yeah, no worries. When is it?" And he said, "Tomorrow at 9 a.m." So a bit of a late one he tried to organise, but I said, "Mate, I fucking
should just go on top dollar.
Can't do it." He said, he just wanted to do something a little bit organised. He said, because every year we just get on the piss and end up at bloody Kittens by 8 p.m. So
yeah, you need something to just delay the inevitable.
The inevitable, yeah. Christmas parties, they're a wild time of the year.
Yeah, it's really just boozing, and it depends where you go on how good they are, I reckon.
Oh, no doubt about it. There's some good ones, there's some shit ones. I'm sure many a man has, or female, has made a right cock of themselves and maybe
punch the boss.
Yeah, took a swing at the boss, maybe misread maybe a move or two from the secretary and gone in for the kiss when really she was repulsed by him.
Yep.
Thought it'd be funny to, shit in the basin or something.
Yeah, that's always a good way to
always a good one.
Climb the corporate ladder.
Yeah. A lot of hard work over the last 364 days can really be undone.
Literally shit down the drain.
Really, make a scene. But that's what Christmas is all about.
It is. So apologies, no video. This week. I was a bit all over the joint. I forgot. I got out the driveway. I got almost onto the highway, the Murraduct Highway there. Yep. About to head to Good Banter HQ, and I go, fuck, I forgot the Zoom recorder.
Forgot the Zoom.
So that would have been...
well, you need volume. You need
sound.
You need sound. Without
you can
sound,
do without seeing us.
Yeah, you can do without seeing us, but without hearing us, there's not much point.
That's right. And, hey, jump on the page. Get on the Patreon. The Patreon's cooking.
It's fucking going off.
What's that? What's that smell? That's the Patreon cooking.
Smells
good.
That smells like Christmas dinner, Christmas lunch.
Yeah.
It is the cat's pajamas. Plenty to talk about.
What's your go Christmas? What do you sort of do, mate? Run us through your Christmas. How's it looking?
Christmas this year. We're on a 3-year cycle with Sir Tam's parents, my mum, and then we'll have one at home. It's always good once every 3 years to wake up in your own bed.
Yeah,
it's easy.
Fuck it, I'm not jumping in the car. If you want to see us, you come to us.
You come to us, yeah. So it's and it's good for the kids, and obviously easier for Santa to find us.
You.
So this year down at Mum's, so we'll head down there Friday down to G-Town. Got the whole crew going. She's going to be big. Some big drinkers.
Nice. Who do you sort of nudge in with? Is it?
They're all pretty cool. All my sisters, all 4 sisters will be down there. And they'll all bring in their partners. I don't know if Pen's bringing a partner, but cause she's got to come all the way from Wodonga. The other one's come from Queensland, and the other 2 are just coming about 150 metres from down the street.
Great.
But they all get on the shots, tequila shots.
I don't know about the shots. What are we doing?
Yeah, they can certainly fuck you up quick sticks.
Oh, you think you're going all right, and then you go, all of a sudden you're fucking shitting in a pool and you don't remember anything. And
Tell you one thing, I've been singing the praises of mid-strength, but how they've changed my life and I'm not doing silly shit anymore and they don't make me bloody want to kick on and they don't fuck me next day. But I'm starting to think, I reckon I'd quite happily trade a stinking hangover for not doing 450 pisses during the night. We touched on it last week.
ridiculous.
I had probably 10 or 12 mid-strengths Saturday arvo. Got home, was in bed by 9 o'clock.
You're up at 9:30 going for a piss.
It was. There's no point going to bed. You may as well
just wear a nappy.
There's pen now.
Sister now. She goes, I'm bringing someone.
Yeah.
Popular man.
Pop that on silent, actually, if that's going to keep ringing. Yeah, it's two calls in 5 minutes 53. That's it's a good run rate. And you may as well just sit up and watch telly and just piss.
Yep.
Because it just piss when you need to, because there's no point going to fucking bed.
No.
You shut your eyes and all of a sudden you're bloody...
I'm up again.
Oh, here it goes
How long
again.
have I been asleep? An hour. Jesus.
They need to start, and I know we went over this last week and we're bloody... But bloody mid-strengths need to start selling with your slab, not even selling, just include like a fucking Great Northern Catheter. Just so...
Yeah, and a little piss bag.
Little
on the
piss
side.
bag. Is that
That's
what a catheter is?
I think, yeah.
So...
And you just empty it out. That's a great idea.
In the morning, yeah. So you get your 24 beers, stubbies, cans, whatever. You polish them off, and then when you finally finish your 24th, you discover at the bottom there's like a fake floor at the bottom of the slab. You pull up the bit of cardboard. There's the catheter. It's got everything you need. Bit of lubricant. You just lubricate up the end of the catheter. You've had a few beers, so you're not feeling that much pain. You jam it up your cock eye and hit the hay. Obviously, if you are going to make love,
you could even do it earlier. I reckon do it after your third beer or something.
No, so you're not pissing
during the day.
Yeah, but then you're walking around a party or a wedding or something carrying a catheter, which is...
Yeah, true.
It's
Christmas Day, though.
Yeah,
not the worst thing people have seen.
This isn't just for Christmas.
No.
This is all year round. It's not just a Christmas catheter pack. I'm thinking, so you just... Yeah, if you do happen to convince the hugs and kisses that a bit of loving is in order, you make love, you bloody lubricate the end of the tube, jam it up your cock eye, and hit the hay and just let it dribble out, and you wake up in the morning, you'd have a...
Solid 8 hours.
Solid 8 hours. You've got about a 300-litre bag of piss laying next to you. Yeah, your wife's been crushed to death by a bag of piss.
You've been, geez, my wife's body temp's up, and you've just been spooning your catheter bag.
Yeah, your kids...
This is nice.
Your kids are in there...
Bouncing like a waterbed.
Yeah, bouncing on the catheter, on the big bag of piss, just having a great time.
Yeah.
It's it's an idea.
It's a great idea.
It's an idea, and it's just another thing, because I can't be pissing the way I'm pissing, because I'd trade it. I'd quite happily trade it for a fucking hangover at the moment. Then you're up every fucking 10 minutes.
It's not good.
It's
not
nightmare.
good, mate. It's not good. So
anyway,
but good stuff, mate. That sounds like a fun little holiday.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, so we're heading down there. What do you do? The bloody...
We're a bit all over the joint. I go out to my mate Adz's joint Christmas Eve.
Yep.
He has a few people over there, and that's out in Murrelbach.
Yeah, yep.
Old Muzzaby, back to the hood.
Yep.
Can get out there, and they do a thing where you got to try and find the first star. It's a big competition to see who sees the first. You go for a walk with all the kids.
Yep.
And you try and find the first star, which...
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of
stuff.
A lot of fun.
It's good stuff. Good stuff.
First star. So you're hoping for if it's an overcast night, just you're out there for fucking couple of weeks looking for the stars.
Yeah, that's right. We missed Christmas. We missed our holiday. Still looking for this fucking star.
Yeah.
But, do that, and then Kristen won't be going to that. But we got to go to Greensborough, to Kristen's side of the family on Christmas Day.
Oh, that'll be good.
That's a nice trip from Mornington.
It's a solid hour and 40.
Yeah, that with Christmas traffic, that'll be real nice.
No one's on the road Christmas morning,
No,
so it's good.
I can't wait for that. So they got a pool, so hopefully the weather's all right, and
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be magic. I don't think it's going to be.
I think they said 24 and overcast, which is.
I'm a 27 man to be swimming. And at 27 and above, I'm fucking doing gassies and
the gassy, is that the
gassies when you hold your nose, you sort of horsey's the one where you go in sort of gut first.
I've never been good at the horsies.
Oh, I can fucking land a horsey.
Yeah, you know who's the dads? They're the ones who they love it when they have a few and they go watch this. And when they used to do the horsies, that was like fucking forget about me dad jokes and anything else I've done in my life. Watch this horsey, and you used to just see it. It was huge.
Yep, you could have if you're around a pool, there could be bloody 10 lawyers, fucking heart surgeons, bloody absolute high society. If there's a homeless man and he can land a perfect fucking gassy or dive bomb,
he's one of the boys.
Oh, he's above them. He's hierarchy. He's well above. If you can, something about landing a big bomb. It's pretty fucking impressive.
The ones where you lay back as well. You hold the knee and you lay back.
If I would have called that a no, that's a gassy.
Is it?
I'll call it gassy. Yeah. I like a dive bomb when you hear that fucking.
You're going off again,
So
mate.
what are we? So we're 3 phone calls in. How long have we been going for?
Jesus.
At this rate, I'll finish the fucking phone book.
Yeah, well, it makes my phone.
Maybe yours
my social life look pretty pathetic.
Maybe yours is out of range.
Yeah. Optus is still fucking me.
Yeah. So get on the. Yeah, no. So with the dive bomb, you go head first, but you sort of roll over, so you can do it even when it says no diving. You can still do dive bombs because you don't go deep.
It's technicality.
Yeah, so you do a roll over, and when you hear that between your balls, and it's sort of your balls shudder, and it's a
bit of a vibration.
Yeah, and you feel it come up, sort of the air blow up your sphincter, and it just boom out the back, and you just put your head up, and you just. Woo!
Just
just
a round of
applause. The kids
Look at
are
this.
the kids are in awe.
Wow.
All the other mums are regretting they married their husband because
he can't do a
Because
gassy.
he can't do a gas. He quite like the Segway. It's
It's
good times.
good stuff.
Yeah, so that's
So that's good. And then Boxing Day, we're down to Mum and Dad's at Rosebud. So that's nice and close.
for the leftovers.
That's right. Actually, you know what I'm doing?
Cooking Bob.
I'm cooking a big chunk of meat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that I've got.
Oh,
if you know, wink, wink.
Oh, I think it's been long enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we did get a bit of meat from a listener if you're out there. So thank you very much. And
it's been sitting in the freezer for about 6 months. So
yeah,
we'll defrost that. And
I had mine AFL Grand Final day. Fucking good.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Mate.
Can't wait. So looking forward to it.
So you're cooking it all together?
Yeah. Well, there's going to be a few of us there.
Yeah. Bloody good shit. How would you cook that? It's fucking big.
Yeah, we're going to defrost it and then cut it into steaks.
Yeah, well, that's not cooking it all together. It's cooking steaks.
No, I'm not going to cook it all together. I'm going to. All right, Tom. Sorry about that.
No, I thought you were going to put it on a spit.
No, did you do that?
No, fuck no. I cut it into steaks. Yeah,
well, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
So that's us. So everyone else out there, have a bloody great Christmas and enjoy it with family, friends, whatever you're up to.
Whatever you're up to. Don't get too pissed and take a swing at a rally. No, or unless he's fucking been asking for it.
Uncle Kev.
Yeah, maybe lay him on his ass.
Real cocksmoker this year.
Yeah. So
a big shout out to everyone in our listeners in far north Queensland. Jesus, are they copping it?
They are wet as a shag up there. It is
like cyclones. I went through a couple of cyclones when I was living up in Port Douglas, and everyone in far north Queensland go, oh yeah, all right, yeah, there's cyclone coming, whatever. It's going to be another what do they say? Anticlimax.
Yep.
And so people just they just lock themselves in the house. They have house parties.
You go to the smallest room.
Nah, they just get more people over, go to the biggest room and just get pissed.
Okay, yep.
So apparently this one was hitting a bit harder. So
this one wasn't fucking around.
No, old Jasper, he's
Jasper the unfriendly cyclone.
Oh, he wasn't fucking around at all. And they've copped rain. There's rocks you can't get from Cairns to Port Douglas. Cairns Airport was underwater.
We obviously can't get from Port Douglas to Cairns either.
No, you can't go either way.
No, so they're stuck there.
They're stuck.
Worst place is to be stuck for Christmas, mind you.
That's true. They've had some fucking rain. I'm glad I'm not cleaning pools up there now.
Oh, there'd be some shit in pools. There'd be
Jesus
fucking crocodiles and
mate, there'd be crocs everywhere.
backpackers and
yeah,
all sorts of shit.
Imagine one of them just washing up in your pool.
Yeah, it depends what sort.
Swedish.
Yeah.
Get out of
Be
here.
the end of the world?
No, that'd be all right. Maybe the Germans stay away.
You don't want a fucking dead German in the shallow end.
Nah.
Nothing worse.
A drowned German.
Clogging the filter.
That's it, mate.
Had a few of them in me time.
Oh, yeah.
No good.
Yeah. So, to everyone up there, stay safe and, hopefully a bit of good banter can get you through.
Yeah. Listen to this and hopefully put a smile on your dial before your fucking roof gets torn off. Because that's the way it's looking up there. It is. Everything's built pretty strong up there, though, isn't it?
It is. It's all cyclone built. It's more just the water now. It's the flooding.
The flooding.
Like the wind and that, there was a few trees down, and now it's just everything's underwater.
Because it's, is it the ocean? What is it? The ocean get higher?
There's a tidal surge and rivers burst their banks. So Barron Falls is just, it's like even the Solo Man wouldn't be able to take on Barron Falls at the moment.
I don't know if you've seen what the Solo Man's capable of, mate.
Fucking that Solo Man, I dare you to give it a go, Solo Man.
He's got more front than mine, that prick.
Oh, Jesus.
It wasn't even much of a bloody waterfall. It was like
he just dropped into a fucking...
Down the side of a fucking toilet.
Dropped
into a urinal.
Dropped into an in-ground pool.
Yeah.
Like, settle down, Solo Man. The fucking thirst crusher.
The only Solo thing he's doing is whacking off in that bloody...
in the kayak.
Piece of shit inflatable kayak he's got. Fucking have a beer, you soft cock.
You wanker. It's really a bit heavy on the fizz for you.
Yeah. I wonder if the Solo Man's drinking...
mid-strength.
No, drinking the hard Solo.
Hard Solo. No, he's not.
I want to see that.
Pussy.
I want to see fucking bloody Solo Man after 15 hard solos trying to bloody
take on a waterfall drop.
Yeah, and then get eaten alive by a croc or off his head trying to fucking
land on his
croc
head.
or
Fuck himself.
Yeah, hard Solo Man.
Oh, hard Solo.
He's a
if you have too many hard solos, you'd be soft Solo Man.
Very, very soft Solo. They should do an ad for hard Solo Man, and he's he just tries to fight bouncers and shit out the front of pubs sorry, hard Solo Man, you've had too many hard solos. Go fuck yourself, mate. He's just getting his head pounded on the pavement. Hard Solo Man.
See him put his kayak in the Uber and fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off home, hard Solo Man.
Hard Solo Man.
With your soft bloody
hard Solo.
With your Solo flop.
There you go. So,
yeah,
what's
anyway,
going on, mate?
Oh, mate,
what's
I went
happening?
to the bloody ear, nose, throat specialist this morning. So probably about usual male thing. Waited about 3 or 4 years of something not being right before I thought I'd get to it. A bit like my finger. When I eventually went in, I said, "Can you fix it?" And he said,
"No, we could have about 3 years ago when it first happened.
When you actually heard it, but now it's completely fucked." So I went in about my throat. And it's just something's not right. It's not the end of the world, but it's like it's always phlegmy. Almost like there's a little
frog,
a little load, little frog,
a little hard Solo,
load. Little
hard Solo Man,
like hard Solo Man shot his hard little bloody nut down my throat.
We're getting kooky. It's Christmas.
This is Christmas. If you didn't expect this from the Christmas episode,
Jesus.
well, you didn't read the room.
No.
Yeah, so something's not right. And as you know, as a guy that talks a lot, public speaker.
You do a lot of yelling.
Lot of yelling.
For comedians, the suburban footballer, he's like hard Solo, man. He's having a crack.
He doesn't fuck around.
He doesn't fuck around.
My first 10 minutes, I'm basically screaming.
You're screaming.
Yeah.
Like no one yells like, your Dennis Pagans or your Ron Barassis. Like,
yep.
They weren't yelling as much as the suburban footballer.
No, I go crazy. And quite often you get to gigs and the fucking sound's not great. I've had a few gigs lately. I've had to ditch the mic and go bloody go acoustic, go unplugged, a cappella, and just really and I thought, and you sort of talk from deep down when you're trying to. I've got a very good bellowy voice, I think, but it's getting worse, and I nearly lost it over grand final week, and I do, I'm doing podcast, I think after the gigs, what fucks me when the music goes up and you get around talking to people and you got it's sort of that nightclub chat where you're fucking up close and you can't hear each other. So I've gone in And not cheap, 560 large to get the old to get the little appointment there, but
Jesus.
but you get what you pay for. I went into this big room. There was a guy. There was a doctor, ear, nose, throat specialist.
Right. So that's the thing, isn't it? Like, it's not like they pick other, balls, ass, and foot specialists. It's always ear, nose, throat, isn't it?
Well, you wouldn't have a balls and dick. Well,
Yeah.
it makes sense. You're not going to whack a foot in there. That's like having ear, nose, and fucking toe. Yeah. So it makes sense. They're all pretty close and they're all linked, as I discovered. So and they also had a speech pathologist there, and she was great. And so I've gone in there. I said, just tell us your story. So I started, bloody grew up in Yakandanda, bloody.
Yeah, my first game of football.
Yeah, and they said,
I kicked 9 goals from the wing.
And they said, maybe speed it up a bit. I was like, all right, had my first wank at 15. I said, all right, mate, let's cut to about your voice. I was like, all right.
I worked in the meaties.
Worked at the meatworks. And so they've sort of tuned out and gone elsewhere. And so I've run them through what I do. And
you got to get your $560 worth.
Oh, mate, I settled in. So I'm telling. They say, what do you reckon's wrong? And I said, it just feels fucking phlegmy and I'm losing my voice and it's not right. And they said, well, let's do it. Let's shove the fucking camera down the nose.
And is it one of those, is it a like Lumex? Is it a big camera? Do they use a selfie stick?
No. Fortunately, they have a specially made up one because I did get a bit panicky. I thought he was going to click his fingers and fucking Norm from the Channel 9 News was going to rock in and jam his fucking camera up me snoz, but not the case. And so first they get a couple of sprays. Fucking stick this spray thing.
Numbing?
The numbing sprays. So get a couple of sprays of that. So all of a sudden, and you can feel it dripping down the back of the throat, and everything's going a bit
familiar
numb.
feeling for you, mate?
I've had a
Fluid
bit
down the back of the throat.
Had a bit of bloody dribble down the back of me throat before, so that was nice. A little trip down memory lane.
Ooh, nostalgia.
And and then he's grabbed it and he sort of lubed it up and fucking bang, and he goes, it's just gonna go a little bloody. Here we go, and he goes, it might just feel you might feel a little tickle, and I'm just thinking, I don't know what the fuck you think a tickle is, motherfucker, but this is not a tickle. This is someone jamming a fucking camera up me snoz. That's not a tickle. So maybe watch out, mate, because you might feel a little tickle on your fucking forehead in a second here when I fucking lay you out. So anyway, so the girl's there. She's watching the big camera, the big screen. I can't see the screen.
Big screen. She's
sort of going to the left, to the right, back it up. Anyway, so they've popped in, taken a bit of footage, and then while I've got this thing down me, so I've got this fucking, it's like a bloody garden hose up me fucking nose, coming down me throat, and they're saying, so just do the first sort of, as you're coming out as the suburban footballer or whatever you call it, just do your first 30 seconds.
Yeah, well, I've got to get my helmet on.
Yeah, so I'm going, hey, you knees up, legs up, lift up. So there's doing, and they go, is that the level you do it at? Because make sure it's at the same volume. Oh, yeah, get your fucking left or off. Fucking maybe lose the swear words. You don't have to do those. That's part of the fucking show.
Maybe lose the host.
Move up, move up. And now they're going, go high as you can. Ooh, go low. Oh, in the middle. Now go as long as you can. It's just a fucking very uncomfortable fucking situation going on. So anyway, he goes, I reckon we're done. He pulls it out. We turn around and we're now watching the video of my throat
Nice.
on the big screen.
Yeah, did you grab some popcorn?
I said, this will be good. So we've sat back and he's going, this here is your that's your voice box there, and he said, do you notice anything? What do you think might be wrong? And I said, well,
I had a fucking massive camera down me.
Yeah, I reckon I'm no doctor here, but I reckon I might have a vagina down my throat. You should have seen how much this thing looked like a vagina. It was unbelievable.
Right.
It was, it just looked like a vagina.
Okay, nice.
Like, yeah, it was.
Did it have pubes?
Had pubes, and I turned around and she had the little camera. She goes, just fucking around with it. She was She had it up her vagina. I was like, and the doctor's like,
The gynecologist
Tracy.
just came in. Trace, you got to
Tracy,
stop doing that.
You've got it's a funny gag, but it's wearing a bit thin.
Yeah.
And he obviously, he's put that down his throat. So anyway, so and I did have like some phlegmy shit, but she said because there are all these pictures on the wall, like Cats the musical, bloody Les Mis, Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, so they're opera fans.
They're they help all the opera singers. It's the who's who of the opera scene.
Yeah.
So
So who are the who's who?
Hugh Jackman.
Oh yeah. I'm out.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm done. No,
Yeah.
there was another one. Siegert. No,
she's more actor. Yeah.
Anyway, there's lots of.
Because they're going really high and they're singing night after night. They're not doing. They'll do a run where they only have like one night off in 6 months.
Yeah. So if our voice isn't quite right,
they're gone.
If ours isn't quite right, we could sort of just fucking bullshit.
Through it.
Yeah, bullshit our
We
way
don't have
through
to
it.
hit the high notes.
We don't have to hit the high notes. It's more the material, but for them, it's the note.
It is a note.
So very important. And she
Notebook.
said, I don't say this lightly. You have
Voice.
beautiful vocal cords.
Really?
I said, really? And she said, yes. And then she goes,
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of vocal cords, and they're little fucking beauties. And I said, well, I don't mind a bit of singing, to be honest.
Yes.
And she sort of nipped that in the bud, and we moved on pretty quick. But
what are we looking for in a vocal cord? What? Because you can't see them.
It's well shaped. It had good definition, good distance. The distance was in the right spot. Good colour.
Great. So you could donate your vocal cords maybe when you die.
Maybe. Yeah, except obviously it looks a lot like a vagina. I'm not sure if everyone's does. Anyway, so
apparently that's good vocal cords.
That's good vocal cords.
Yeah.
So no, I didn't say it looks like a vagina, but I would nearly guarantee 95% of the people that have the little tube taken out of their nose turn around and look and think, why is there a vagina on the screen? Is this a stitch up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's a vagina. That's every day of the week.
Yep.
That's not a voice box. So anyway, so he said I've got to take these tablets. He said you got to nut off the caffeine. I was like, fuck, because I don't drink coffee, but I have the Red Bulls.
Yeah, the Red Bulls kill. I don't think they're good for anything, the old Red Bulls.
Yeah, no, a lot of a negative. They said the beers aren't great.
All the fun stuff.
I wonder if, because you know, like all the bands, like even your Guns N' Roses, your Metallicas, your Pearl Jams, you're all the bands. They never had beers on stage. They always had a big bottle of Jack or something, didn't they?
Sometimes, yeah. A few of them had beers, but I think as they get older, they've got to lay off all that stuff because, the beers. I think what it is as well with the bands, if they're doing the coke and the partying, it's the talking afterwards.
Yeah,
that's what fucks you.
Yeah. So that's because after the gigs, it's the chatter.
Yeah,
that's
and
what's
going
fucking
down on the groupies.
Going down on the groupies
rest your bloody vocal cords.
Yeah, she said, how often are you blowing blokes after gigs? I said, probably more than I'd like to admit. And she said, yeah, we'll try and lay off that. And I said, well, I'll do the Red Bulls, but you still got to enjoy yourself.
That's right.
Still got to live a little.
Suburban football's got his needs.
I've still got to stay true to myself.
That's right.
Yeah. And if I start,
I can't be disappointing.
Yeah, I can't. If I cut all this, am I even the suburban footballer?
That's
anymore?
right.
I'm a bloody shadow of the suburban footballer.
I'm just a sham.
And they'll see right through me.
Yep.
They'll see right through me. So I've got to do and again, I don't know many details about this. I'll find out more when I speak to the speech pathologist. They got us on the way home after gigs, start doing cool down episodes. I did say I do a couple of Tommy times, and she said, instead of Tommy times, you should be doing cool downs.
So what are you sort of like? I
don't know what a cool down is. Maybe suck on an ice block.
Stretching your vagina.
Yeah, stretch my little little fake throat vagina there, and put a little, ice block. I don't know. Look, mate, I'm making shit up, but I think there's. I should have gone a long time ago, but I think there's light at the end of the tunnel. So
always fix stuff, which is good.
Well, not always. Not if you leave it too long. And that's what he said. He said, "Hats off to you, mate, for sort of preempting what could have happened in the future." So if something's not right, just bloody go and get it checked out.
Get it checked, boys and girls.
Yeah, because you too might have a what they call a vaginal larynx like myself, which you don't want. No. Get that checked out before it turns into a...
Tough to find.
Yeah, a dick throat or something like that.
Yep, that's it.
So,
that's it. Oh, well, good luck, mate, because I was getting worried. I thought this could be the end of the suburban footballer.
Yeah, he said, well, people, you can just blow them out.
Yeah.
Like, people just blow out their voice box. And he said, yeah, you don't want to do that, especially in your game. I said, here, good sir.
Great.
There's a big fucking water cache.
There you go, 560.
$5.60.
So, I'm tipping is it ongoing? Is it?
No, actually they were really good there. I said, well, we don't really need to see you again, mate.
So they're not physiotherapists?
No, I think they're so busy, these guys, that they just don't need the ongoing work. So, but then you get $200 back from Medicare, and she goes, if this is your work, you can claim this, And I said, I can tell. So I'll claim the shit out of that, and hopefully only about $250 out of pocket.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad for a bit of
peace of mind. Peace of mind. So, what about your own big bloody juicy Red Bulls?
Oh, mate. Well, I almost put my foot in it the other night at Hocking Brewery with Jim Owen.
Oh,
with Jim Owen.
Jim Owen.
Yes. So during the day, me and Kristen, we do our tax together, which is quite embarrassing. When the tax returns come back and we realise that she is
doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
She's doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
Don't forget, you get a lot of cash.
There is a lot of cash, which she says don't obviously put that through, and I won't. But when you look at your tax, you go, "Ooh, is that what I made?" And then you go, "Hang on a minute." Yeah. I mean, for the sake of the pod, there was no cash, but. There was cash.
Yep.
So
you're declaring it all. That's what
I'm declaring everything.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing. If you're picking up what I'm putting down,
I certainly am.
Yeah, and I guess the great thing about doing your tax together is tax time for us. At least I know she's not with me for my money.
Yeah,
that's reassuring.
Or your looks,
or my looks, or anything else. Anything else. I don't know why she is with me. So,
but she's with you, and that's all that matters.
That's it. I'm holding on to her. I'm not letting her go anywhere. She does everything. So she's she's a great woman.
She's a good egg.
She's a great woman. But so we're sort of been going. I think her accountants, they deal with doctors. They're doctor specialists.
Yep.
So they've got everything sorted for them. And the comedians maybe not so much. There's a big. To be honest, though, I'm not the most organised. You sort of got because we did 2 years together, and I lost a few invoices through a hard drive that just wiped itself. So I had to go manually through all my emails and get all my invoices.
Yeah, that's stuff. You got to stay on top of the tax thing, but you do want to do it with your partner. You don't want to be getting separates, because sometimes together there can be little wheels and deals you can do.
And I think when you're married, it's time to do stuff together.
Yeah,
do it together.
Well, Tam and I don't do it together. We just have the same accountant.
Oh, that's
we
great.
Just hand all our shit to that one accountant, but then he sort of puts it together and says, "Oh yeah, you can ride that against that and blah blah blah."
Yeah. So I bought a car earlier in the year, and they said, "Oh, have you got a logbook?" I said, "No, I didn't really do a logbook." I said, "Oh, we can. We'll go through, like, pick 12 weeks and pick the furthest you drove, and we'll see if we can get anything." Off for the car, and I went through and couldn't really get much off for that. And
serious, I get 90%
off. So basically, you drive 90% of your driving is
gigs.
Yeah. Well, I started a logbook now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's screwed me for the last 2 years, but I'm right on that logbook now.
Yep.
So that's good, because you do everything's gigs.
Well, the only thing that's not really gigs is bloody going to work.
Yeah,
coming back, but even like this,
because I'm going to this.
That's.
Can you go? So you drive to Albury for a gig. You can only go there. You can't claim back, can you?
Yeah. Well, you fucking wouldn't be driving back if you didn't.
Well, the accountant
Didn't go
said
there
you
for the
can't.
gig.
Well, the accountant said you can't. Our accountant said you can't claim on the way back.
He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, well, that's my point. Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
This is the thing. And
you wouldn't have to.
Your
accountant
accountant listens
back.
to this. I don't know if any other accountants
It's not
listen.
like if it wasn't for the gig, you'd just wake up one day in fucking Albury in a car and have to drive back.
No, that's right.
No,
that's
you're going
right.
there for the gig. No,
But the accountant said to us, you can only go from, and you've got to say you're going from your work to the gig because you've got to set up sound gear and all that. So that works out. But I think he said you can't claim on the way back because you're not going to work.
He's one of these.
By the book.
Letter of the law.
Yeah.
No, you got.
This is my issue.
Yeah.
This is you want someone who can sort of. What's that? What are you doing with those numbers? Or is that a bit of fudge there? Is there a bit of fudging happening? You need a bit of fudging.
No, you don't want fudging.
No, we're not fudging, but you need a bit of rounding out a few rough edges.
Yeah, well, because basically you want everything that's possible, but then if there's a knock at the door, you don't want to be fucked. There's no point having a dodgy accountant and you're sitting there with bloody bling and fucking fur coats and
like Pimp My Ride.
Yeah, and bloody
MTV Cribs.
living a Vila
Yeah,
Loca.
mate, you only earned 10 grand last
and then
year.
you get a knock on the door and you ring your accountant and he goes, "Oh mate, you're fucked." So you want an accountant that does everything by the law. But I wouldn't call them loopholes. They're tricks. They're not tricks.
Well, they're inside. It's like a secret. If you're playing a video game and you've got to pass a secret code or what's it called? I never really played video games.
No, never did I. It's not cheating. It's
Well, it's just knowing what you can do.
It's fucking knowing.
Well, it's just
job.
accountancy.
It's not fucking rocket science.
No,
Well,
it's not.
But I don't think I'm sure as accountants, you're experts in certain areas.
Yes.
I'm guessing, and this is no offence to your accountant.
And I won't say it's my actual account because he sort of manages the bloody. So he's got all these people under him. So it's not actually him. He's the man. We caught up with him, and mine was a dog's breakfast. So I got him all the stuff he needed. I think he's passed it on to the apprentices.
Yeah.
Which I don't think they're called that, but
a trainee. Cadet.
A cadet.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But you don't want a lawbreaker. You want to.
You got to do it by the book.
You got to do it by the book.
But you got to know what you can. Like some people don't.
What's it like?
I don't know. It's like going to a builder, and
it's like if you. It's like if you go to Coles. It's fucking nothing like that. It's like if you.
Well, some people, it's like going to the
No, hear me out. I've got a good
throat and nose doctor.
Yep.
But you got a sore foot. Like he doesn't specialise in feet. You got to go to the guys who know about ear, nose, throat.
Yeah, that's true. No, I'm thinking. It's like if you go to the supermarket.
Yes.
And you're in there and you're paying, and they say that's $130, and you go, "I got some coupons." So you get $20 off.
Or your rewards card.
And all of a sudden, security's not going to fucking pin you against the wall.
No.
And say, "Mate, you just fucking stole $20 worth of groceries."
Said, mate.
And you go, "No, I'm not.
Look at the coupons.
I got coupons, so I'm just saving money a legal
way.
A legal way." So that's what it's like.
That's what I need. So anyway,
your account doesn't have coupons.
He's got no coupons, and I don't have any coupons. So this isn't good. So what I had to do, because I lost the hard drive crash, so I had to go through everything, and I wrote down. I had to put in an Excel spreadsheet of how much I made for each gig.
Yeah.
And I do the cladding, I do the labour, and so I've got a whole spreadsheet.
It's a shit show.
It's a shit show. It's not good, but it's colour coded. It looks pretty.
Oh, okay.
It looks great. Kristen colour coded because I didn't know how to make the rows colourful on Excel, so she did that.
Just get highlighters.
You can't write on your computer screen.
It
It doesn't wash off, so I couldn't do that. So anyway, I sent that to the accountant, and he passed it on to his apprentice.
Yep.
And then this is over a period. I went and saw the accountant in August. We're still trying to sort this shit out. So anyway, it comes back through. Everything's gone through, and now you got to approve it, and you got to sign your tax return.
Okay.
And I'm sort of looking at it and go, fucking how much tax do I have to? Because I pay a BAS statement.
Yeah.
I pay my BAS every. Do you pay BAS?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And that's. But I guess it lessens the blow.
It does, which I don't mind that. But I thought
it's like, what would you rather? Someone every 3 months, you open the door and they just give you a little fucking love tap in the guts.
Yep.
Or you don't hear anything
at
from
the
someone.
end of the year.
You open your door and someone just knocks your head off with a baseball bat.
10 blokes give you a fucking smash in there.
Smash it with an inch
gang of bikies just fucking kick the shit out of you.
I'd rather a little love tap every 3 months.
A little love tap. Like,
yeah.
okay, we're on here.
Yeah, Okay, all right. Yep,
Thanks,
yep,
Bubba.
Thank
Good
you.
on you, mate.
Thanks,
yeah.
mate.
Yeah. So I didn't think I'd have to pay that much because I'm paying all this stuff. But anyway, so I get my...
now that I don't know, I think with my job I got a car allowance with my day job. So that
nice.
might affect it.
Yeah, I reckon it does. That's nice.
Yeah, so maybe
riveting stuff here on the Good Banter podcast.
No,
I'll cut to the chase, all right?
No, I'm just saying maybe I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm fucking,
So, yeah.
I've got no idea what I'm talking
Anyway, so I haven't really cut. I've got no receipts. Well, I've got a few receipts, but come on, guys, give me something. Surely you can claim something without the receipts. Just do it for me. And anyway, old mate comes back and he's got my taxable income for not last year, the year before, $6,000.
$6,000.
$6,000.
Jesus.
Taxable income for last year, $100,000. I'm like, what the fuck has this dickhead done? Like $100,000. I'm not making that much, but I'm making more than $6,000, like per year.
Fucking feast or famine around at Evans joint.
Jesus Christ!
What the fuck?
I'm thinking, what?
But you must have told him $100,000.
No, I didn't tell him $100,000, but I gave him all the invoices.
So there must be $100,000.
Yeah, but
accountant.
maybe he's put invoices through where that's what the total cost of the show was, but I had to pay other comedians. That's what I'm thinking for that.
So I do that.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll have to put an invoice for $6,500, but then I will have...
you got to pay comedians.
I'll have invoices from comedians for like $4,000.
That's right.
$4,500. So they sort of cancel out so that it makes
$2,000
you went
your
$2,000
taxable income. That's
Taxable
right.
income,
So that's what I did. So I think maybe he's fucked up there. He clearly has. And then I go, what's happened with this fucking $6,000? And so I email my main guy, the owner guy. I said, bloody blah blah blah. What's going on here? He goes, yeah, I did look at that. I thought it was a bit weird. Do you reckon there's some invoices that we've missed? I said, I reckon there probably fucking is, mate.
Yeah.
But I put it all in an Excel spreadsheet. I sent it to him, and the old apprentice, he's fucked it up royally. So
it's not the old what do you call them? A spreadsheet has often got separate tabs.
Oh.
You haven't tabbed him because sometimes I miss tabs.
Oh, so I don't know. I don't know what he's done. But
Well, it doesn't sound like you've smart enough to work out, put a separate tab in.
No, I put all the tabs in.
Oh, did you?
Yes, he's fucked it up. So now I'm like, this just keeps dragging on. I'm maybe for a good thing. I won't have to pay me tax, but then they'll come looking for me.
I don't think you'll be paying much tax
I
on
won't be
$6,000.
paying any tax. So I'm thinking, do I maybe just keep it as is? Because I don't know. Do I just approve it? Because he said I didn't have to pay any tax. Because I think if you make under $18,000, you don't have to pay any tax.
But what about the $100,000?
Well, yeah, I'm thinking that's too much.
Can you average it out?
Well, I thought you got to do it somehow, boys. Anyway, so this is like before I got to go to a gig out in Hocking where, so now I'm starting. I've had the Optus stuff. I've had the accountant stuff. And if any accountants are listening, sometimes I go, what the fuck do you do? Like, I'm sent everything and you still fucked it up. And that's not all accountants. That's just my accountant and his apprentices.
And the problem with accounting, and this is not the problem with accountants, with accounting, I would hate a job where the rules change. Like, I just want a job where I fucking learn it and I don't have to think about shit ever again. Like imagine if it's like, like they're
got to stay abreast of everything.
Like they're happily fucking doing their job. Accountants, all of a sudden they get an email. Oh,
the tax brackets changed.
Oh yeah, and thanks to the McKernan fucking theory, you're now 1.68 fucking points per annum.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what I'm talking about.
If you earn $6,000, you do have to pay tax.
Yeah, now all of a sudden, if the wheels are, if you purchase your wheels within 5 kilometres of your home, it can be written off. Like there'll be so many fucking changes.
Oh, it's change all the time.
It'd be like doing stand-up.
Medicine.
Oh yeah, medicine's changing.
Yeah.
If I was a doctor, I'd just be like if someone was, even if they were dying, they're like, isn't there a new fucking tablet for this? Go, no, not that I've heard of.
No. I don't know about it. Maybe go chat to your accountant.
I don't read my emails.
He might know. Yeah.
I'm qualified from 27 years ago, and I know all I need to know.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
so
What's that? I'll just cut it out.
It's like if we were comedians, and all of a sudden, oh, did you hear everyone has to do it in French now? We were like, fuck me.
Well, comedy, it's different.
It's different.
So here I am. So we're still going, what is going on here? So I quickly email my main guy and go, what the hell's happening here? Blah, blah, blah. What's he goes, yeah, that did seem weird to me and whatever. So now I'm stuffing around. I'm wasting an hour. I've got to get out to this gig. And I'm thinking, what is my accountant? What are we paying him for? I don't bloody get it. I sent him all this shit. He can't even put it into a spreadsheet. So I've got the shits up there. So I drive out to the gig at Hocking. I'm setting up the sound gear, and Jim Owen, he's played golf. He's played golf that day.
Yep.
And I'm still it's still in the back of my head, this
accountant
shit.
It's a big thing.
I either want to pay my tax or get me fucking tax return back. How much money I'll get back.
In their defence, you have put it off for 2 years and all of a sudden dumped a lot of shit on it.
Well, that's right. That's their job, though. It's their job. I've given them everything they need.
Yep.
So come on, get it right, boys. Get it right. Get it right. But I do need to stay on top of things.
I just like to see how you hand it over. I sort of pride myself on how I hand it in. It's pretty. I even look at Tams and I'm like, jeez, she's a fucking shit show over here. She hasn't even used
the dishwasher.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's got the same theory as the dishwasher. It's just fucking
shit
piles
everywhere.
Of shit. I reckon her filing system. She makes a ball out of the fucking receipts.
Just throws it
and tapes it up like those things the cats play with. She
Yeah.
just fucking rolls it to the accountant and says, deal with this.
Yeah.
Whereas mine, everything's bloody out there.
Do you have receipts in that?
Oh yeah.
When do you do that?
Just do it as I go.
Fuck. Do you ever sleep?
Not well. Not when I'm drinking fucking mid-strengths.
No, that's it. That's it.
I do. Yeah, I do. I do all my accounting after I drink a night on a day on the mid-strengths because I'm up all night. No, you just got to have. All you need is fucking 2 folders. You know, a folder to chuck your receipts in.
Yep.
A folder to chuck your invoices in.
And then at tax time, do you have to go through all those invoices, or you just let them do it?
No, I go through them all, and I have a spreadsheet for expenses, a spreadsheet for income, and you have them in 2 tabs, and you might spend a few hours, or if you want to do it as you go, and you just enter it in, you do the date, and then I don't know what the fucking computer does, but it puts them all in order, and bingo, bango, you bloody. Yeah, buddy.
So all that, and you still don't know how to add something that I tag into your fucking story on Instagram. You're fucking practically an accountant, mate. But you still can't work out Instagram.
That's the ADHD.
Maybe you're autistic.
I'm all or nothing. Like,
yeah,
I was always like that. My bedroom would be fucked. There'd be fucking human shit and. It'd be an absolute.
But it was neat.
No, but then
it was in a pile.
When
it was in a separate pile.
When it was time to clean,
there's no time to lean.
It was immaculate.
Yeah.
When it's time to go,
Siegert steps up.
It's time to go.
Anyway, so I set everything up. And
what am I doing here?
I don't know.
What are we for a fucking job interview?
What are we doing?
Trying to sell me something?
No, I reckon you could get a job with my accountancy firm. So anyway, Jim Owen, he rocks up he's played golf with a mate, and we're having a bit of a chat, and I start, you go, how'd you hit 'em, boys? He goes, yeah, really good. I obviously introduced myself to old mate. And
who's old mate?
That's Jim Owen's mate.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah, so they've played golf.
Yeah.
They've come from golf.
Yep.
And now they're having a few beers. I've set everything up.
Yep.
We're just having a bit of a chat.
He's a good man, Jim.
He's a good man, Jim. And anyway, he goes, oh, how was your day? I said, fucking sorting out me fucking tax. I tell you what, fucking accountants. And Jim goes, Steve's an accountant. I said, they're great people. I love accountants. They're absolute rippers. Oh, fuck. I almost threw myself under the bus. I was about to call them retards and shit like this. I go, my accountants are fucked. What do they do? And, yeah.
Well, it's a thankless task.
It is a thankless task. But even Jimmo and his wife came later on, and Oaksy came, and he was telling the story that I seamlessly went from, I reckon if he hadn't said anything,
You just would have gone. Yep. Did he...
No, he had a bit of a laugh. He knew I was about to tee off. Yep. He knew I was about to tee off. But he did respect the fact that I changed my tune very quickly. So, it was good fun, and I hit him up, got his business card, and I'm signing him up, see what he can do with my $6,000.
Well, because there are definitely accountants that specialise in the comedy field.
But you don't want to go to Jim Owen's accountant, because he'd be making a lot more than me.
He's not making $6,000. You don't want to be charged.
Well, he made almost more than that in the 2 gigs I got him for.
You don't want to be charged more than your entire 12-month income.
No, that's right.
No,
that's right. So that was just a funny little thing. Well, hopefully you find it funny. Some of you going tuned out half an hour ago.
A bit of accountancy talk leading into Christmas. That's what they want. No, but my accountant's a fucking ripper, and he's a.
Might have to get onto him.
Oh, you should. He's a bloody, and I won't, because he's a listener. He's on the Patreon.
Great.
He's a bloody great guy. And
I'm getting on it.
Yep.
On him.
You want him to know the tricks of the trade.
Yeah.
He's like a karate guy. You need to know all the little tricks, but he's not fucking eye gouging.
No, that's good. You can't do that in karate.
No, you can't eye gouge in karate. You can't. You can't sweep the leg, sensei.
No.
Or you'll be disqualified.
Namaste.
But I'll be disqualified. Sweep the leg.
Anyway, what else you got, mate?
Mate, I've got bloody lots of fucking shit to talk about here. Here's one for you. Here's a question, and we haven't got long. We'll just finish on this, or
we can finish on this
because we've got to do a couple of Patreons.
We're going to bang out a few Patreon. We're going to keep that ticking over.
So this, and I deliberately haven't named the account because he probably wouldn't. No, very respected member of society. I don't know if he'd want to be associated with this fucking riffraff.
No, not at all.
Not at all. No, so which is fair enough. So anyway, how about this one? So
you'll spit it out.
So I don't know why there's something magical about a tent.
Oh yeah.
The boys are going camping, but they're camping inside. That's
how it starts.
Yeah,
so they don't go into the big wild world. First.
They're just going in the big wild living room. So they're putting up a tent in the living room.
You've hammered pegs into the floorboards.
Yeah,
fuck the floorboards.
Yeah, put it through the fucking pipe and the gas and it's not great. So we wanted to give them the real experience. So we set a fucking couple of wolves in there after them, and
nice.
Really
just rip the tent down.
Let them have a little fire. House is fucked. No, this isn't so much about the camping. This is about the size of the bags that shit go in.
Oh, yeah. Well, when you first do them, it's like everything is spot on. Everything is perfectly packed.
Yep.
By some little, I don't know, Asian kid or whoever packs the shit.
Yep. So it's the tent itself. It's the fucking sleeping bag. Like, you have to, it's like rolling a
kebab.
Oh, tight
burrito.
Rolling I don't know what it is, but you have to roll that fucking sleeping bag so tight to get it in the bag. Would it fucking kill them to make that bag
a little bigger?
2.5 centimetres bigger. And then it would glide in. You wouldn't have to fucking rip your fingernails off trying to tighten the fucking thing. You wouldn't end your whole camping experience fucking spewing. You've got it. So I end up, the sleeping bag, you got fucking a quarter of it in. The rest of it's hanging out like a ruptured anus. It's just a shit show. And the fucking tent doesn't go in. Like, is it that important? Is it that much of a selling point that it's in this tight little bag? Does it matter if the bag's fucking 2
I don't think it does, Timmy. It's tough.
It's not a big thing.
It's not accountancy, but it's bloody. It's got you.
And it's no way to end the Christmas episode, I'll tell you that. But it's just something that I'm sure everyone faces. And maybe it's for packing in the containers when they send them over you. They get an extra one in.
Maybe. Well, it's all space. It is all space. It is turning the tent into literally the smallest thing they can possibly turn it into. It looks neat. It looks great, but nothing goes the same way. It's like, what else is it like? What are other things that they come out and they never go back the same way? It's like, fuck.
But
it's been a long year.
Yeah, but in a container, the price, we would have discussed this at some stage, the Patreon. So just say you're ordering sleeping bags. So you work for fucking...
Raise Outdoors.
Raise Outdoors. So you work for Raise Outdoors, you order a container, 40-foot container of bloody bear lover bloody sleeping bags.
They're the best.
Yeah, best in the business.
The bear lovers. Jesus. They're great.
Yeah, the bear lovers sleeping bags, and you fit. So just so I know I'm a bit out of the game, but just say it's $4,000 to get a container sent over, right?
Yep.
And you fit 4,000 of these sleeping bags.
Bear lover
sleeping bags in the 40-foot container. So whatever that price is, you have to add $1 per sleeping bag to cover freight.
Yep.
So, but all of a sudden, if they're twice as big and you only fit 2,000 of those sleeping bags, you've got to add $2 to the price of every bear lover sleeping bag to cover freight. So maybe, but I don't know where I'm going with this, but but I'm just saying, are they trying to make it smaller so they can reduce the price of freight per bear lover sleeping bag?
They could be. As you said, they're just trying to get tents as small as they possibly can. I reckon the bag thing, though, just give people a bit of leeway.
Yeah, does it have to be that tight?
I know. Like some things are good when they're tight, but other things, like you just got to, give us a bit of extra playing room. That'd be nice.
Tight. You don't want a tight accountant.
No, you don't want him tight. You want him, just a bit of extra room.
You want him a bit of You don't want So what we're trying to say, and this is
tying everything up.
We're tying everything with a bow
Tightly.
You want to tie You want your account. You don't want your accountants tight.
Don't want them tight.
You don't want your sleeping bags tight.
No.
You don't want your bloody
movement. Your throat vagina.
You don't want that tight.
No. Needs a bit of bloody
wiggle room,
flexibility.
Yeah. So, I think we tied that all up nicely.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That was good. I think everyone made sense of that.
Yeah. So that's
great.
Could be it.
That's it, I reckon.
Could be about it, yeah. So we've got to record a couple of Patreon episodes. So get on the Patreon.
Yeah, jump on it.
Because I've got a little topic that's going to... I would not fucking dare bring up on a normal episode. This is
good.
We are going deep into the depths of the dark web.
And I've got a story about a very, very crazy heckler on the weekend. There was a twist at the end. Don't you worry about that.
Nice little twist.
A twist. I'm going to be saying words that, I don't want to be saying that on the regular shit.
No, we're going to say some shit that we would only say behind the safety of the Patreon.
Paywall.
Yeah.
The Patreon. So jump on the Patreon, www.patreon.com/goodbanter, something like that.
Yep.
And put the link in the show notes. Get on, have a crack. Just give it a month. See just run through everything. Have a look at it.
Yep.
It's great. Get on the Instagram.
You will not regret it. Give it to a mate for Christmas.
Great Christmas present. I love it.
$8.50.
Don't even have to wrap it. So
$8.50. It'll cost him $8.50 every month for the rest of his life. But
worth it.
But yeah, as long as you pay for that first month.
A pint 16. In some places.
Yeah. And if you listen to the Patreon, you're not going to be pissing every half hour.
No.
Like you will with a pint.
No, that's it.
Yep.
That's it. Because a lot of
people
you won't
take a swing at your boss.
You won't. A lot of people say after the hour's finished, they go, the hour's over. I wish I had some extra stuff. And you do if you jump on the Patreon. So no more fucking around. Get on it.
Yep. There's another thing you don't want tight. Bantitos.
You don't want tight Bantido. I've noticed a few people have signed up for the free bloody Patreon.
Have they?
Yes, I think
What's a free Patreon?
Well, they might just get the preview stuff. Because if I put something up, usually there's a 5-minute preview.
And it's free?
Well, I think it is, yeah.
Why'd you fucking do that?
Well, you want people to listen to it.
Let's call it a teaser. Instead of free.
A teaser.
Yeah.
Teaser. So
all right.
Get into it.
Big thanks to all the accountants out there.
Thanks to everyone who for listening this year. New Bantidos, old Bantidos. We're at 151 episodes. Have a great end of 2023.
Yep.
Do we squeeze another episode in before the new year? I think we do.
Yeah, we would.
It'll probably be pre-recorded though.
Yeah,
pre-recorded. Yeah. Tommy's going away.
Oh, are you going away?
Yeah, I'm going away for a bit. Yeah. So we'll be right.
Okay, we'll work it out. Yeah. It's got to compare diaries.
That's right. Put all our ducks in a row.
Yep.
So thanks for a great. Well, we get another one in before. But if we don't talk before that, so thanks for a great 2023.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
Everyone, we'll get it sorted. Jump on the Patreon. Get on the Instagram.
Yep.
And just keep saying g'day. Keep having a laugh.
Stay safe.
Stay safe in FNQ. Hopefully you have a decent Christmas.
Yep.
And you can see family. Everyone else, have a great Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year. That's another episode of Good Banter.